Well, today we have tools that we never could have imagined even 50 years ago. We have the ability to see the molecular structures down to the atomic level. We can make images of individual atoms. We can feed a DNA molecule through a little hole and read out the sequence of code that's on the DNA molecule one mark at a time. We have the most astonishing tools that we now have, and we're just beginning to know how to use them. We can now buy a DNA analyzer for $1,000 that can do your genome. So this is pretty spectacular. So there's almost no limit to what you could imagine will now be possible. And it's all happened very recently. So it's a very, very fertile place to be in the process of creating our future for the whole human race and for the whole planet Earth. So to me, that's very exciting. Now, there's a whole range of things in physics we're learning about too. Not long ago, we learned that the universe has dark matter and dark energy in it, which we can't see. We can measure their presence. There's a hope that we'll be able to learn what they are over the next few decades. So huge numbers of mysteries there. In astronomy, where I work, we're learning how the expanding universe has produced stars and galaxies, how we come to be. The history of the atoms that are in our bodies has been worked out to some extent. We know that it's a pretty dynamic process, including supernova explosions that produce the chemical elements, gas that goes back out into the intergalactic space and falls back in, reassembles itself under gravitational forces to produce stars and planets. Then the solar system, like ours, is pretty young relative to the whole universe. But we have some evidence for the history of the solar system, including bombardment of the Earth by asteroids and comets for hundreds of millions of years, and then a quiet time following that where life could possibly occur. The geologists are now working out how that goes and enables life to be here. We even have signs that the first fossils of life occur only shortly after the end of the bombardment by the comets and asteroids. So we're beginning to learn our own history through the physical sciences and the biological sciences, and beginning to be able to do the most spectacular things with that knowledge.